Ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Sup, you fools. Matt, ESC United. It's your favorite Eurovision.
Channel!
That's right. Thank you, Effe. Effe is back for round 4, actually, today of live streams. So, actually, it's going to be a fairly short one today because it's like an hour long because all we have is France and, no, actually, first Italy and then France rehearse, right?
Yes.
So, you excited about some of them?
I'm so excited for France because it's a fan favorite right now. It's mentioned as Dark Horse, so it's like
That
everything
is true, and everyone's like, one of the questions that we see most in the chat is like, what do you think Madame Monsieur is going to do with the staging? What's going to happen? Yada, 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 right? And I'm like, I don't know, I just know as much as you do.
Yeah.
So I have a feeling they're going to keep it simple and straightforward. What do you think?
Well, I think it's gonna be like a simple glamour. You know, how do you say natural glam?
Yeah.
Why are you laughing at?
No, it's just a glam. The way you said it, just the way you
Glam.
pronounced it was fun.
Yeah, kind of dramatic.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
like
why
to
we
be
love you.
dramatic, Yeah. So I think that it's gonna be like a natural glam. It's gonna be like simple, but polish. Mm-hmm. It's not going to be so much because the song has a message and they will try to deliver this. So this is going to be their priority, according to me. So I'm expecting some simple polish performance with a nice delivering and success vocals.
That's you. And I'm actually, it's good. That's very interesting because I'm personally, really excited about Italy actually because, it's really high in my ranking and it is actually like, I'm not going to call it a dark horse per se because it's ninth in the betting odds, but it's not like it's at the top, but it's up there. Yeah. So I'm really curious what are they going to do, how they're going to stage this. Sanremo, it was just them standing next to another and perform it and it worked. I think it totally worked for me, but I understand this is Eurovision, you have to be a little bit more like, woo! So I don't know what they're going to come up with. Are they going to be able to really bring that message that they're trying to deliver to the European people, about that song? Can they do that? Yeah. So how they're going to do that visually, since we don't speak Italian, most of us, right? So I'm just really curious what they're going to come up with. Are they going to go all out? Are they going to keep it fairly simple? The act itself doesn't seem like a kind of act that you would expect a whole lot of like shenanigans. It seems kind of more straightforward, kind of rock dudes or whatever, right? But I think Italy's going to come up with something very interesting, and I'm really hoping that they once again are going to deliver because it seems like they always do. They always do. So it's going to be just a fairly short live stream, but I think a very action-packed one as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm glad that we're both excited for different reasons. Yeah. So we have already a bunch of people in the chat. Maya, Barry Gold is there. What's up?
Oh, Italia, ciao Italia. Come
Chiara,
stai?
ESC, how you doing? Our good buddy Adam is there. ESC Massimo, Rita Nunes. All you fools are here. And
Italia.
Adam says hello again, Matt and FA. Time for two great Big Five countries. They are like the biggest two contenders, I want to say. Yeah. And there's, of course, Sean. How can we forget about you, Sean? Hello, FA. You have your fan. Forza Italia. Since 2011, other than 1 year, Italy has performed amazingly well. Yes, and I think he's referring to 2014, where Emma was kind of like, kind of falling flat. Mm-hmm. Even 2016, when they didn't finish in the top 10, they still had a decent result. So it's amazing how Italy comes back and becomes such a force to be reckoned with.
Absolutely.
Well, it's supposed to be the winner on multiple occasions, and always just missing out, right? It just doesn't work out. But it's not a matter of if, but when, right? The victory will come.
Yeah, definitely. In 2015, I was just expecting Italy winning all the contest, and I was just in Turkey because we are not broadcasting the TRT is not broadcasting the Eurovision. I was watching it in Eurovision.tv, and I was so excited for Italy. It was so close, but then they couldn't. So it was, as you said, there were many occasions that they were really close to take the crown, but they couldn't. Maybe this year. I'm so excited for them. I'm really wishing them the best of luck.
They don't need luck. They can do it, right?
Si.
Oh, luck never hurts, right? Si.
Si.
So,
claro.
By the way, we already seeing the stage. They're just about to get ready, probably soon, to rehearse. Let's see if we have some time for some questions. Hi, Matt and Effie. Good evening. How are you? I'm so excited for France and Italy. Carly's excited by both. See, but so are we. You know, it's going to be a nice way to wrap up the day, right? It was a long day. We're ready, but let's get this done.
Now we are ready for Italia and France.
Yes. Hey, Francoise, you're back. Matt and Effie, do you think that Italy... Italy the same problem that has as Greece due to the language? It depends on the... Could be.
We'll see.
Could be. That's why I think if they come up with the way the staging delivers the message,
definitely,
maybe that's what comes on the delivery, right?
Yeah, it's just about delivery, as you said. I mean, let's think about the Greek performance. The delivery was something different. It was something. The blue hand thing was, something that not all the foreigners know. But if Italy is gonna do something international, a channel, like think about a channel, the delivery channel, it's gonna be international. If it's gonna be international, so it's gonna be way better.
Yeah. So one dark magician said, Effie, you're from Turkey, right?
Yes,
I'm from your neighbor Greece.
Oh, hello. Kalispera, Elada, Sagapapoli, Yasu, Sagapaopoli.
You just call me fat and then Greek.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured. Okay, so Jen says, do you think that Madame Monsieur will wear the black outfit or something new since it's going to be designed by Jean-Paul Gaultier? I don't know. I don't see anything. I don't see these two. They seem very down to earth, wearing anything like too over the top, especially with that performance, right? You don't want to look so glamorous singing about, a refugee child being born on a rescue boat. Like, I feel it seems like almost inappropriate to a certain degree.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? What do you think?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I mean, if the dress is gonna be by
Paul Gaultier.
Paul Gaultier. Well, I've heard about him in France.
He's super famous and stuff. I don't know much about him either, but he's very
just
famous.
like international stylist, right?
If I know him, everyone knows him. Let's just say it that way.
So I'm expecting something really bigger.
Yes. So we wait and see. I don't think they're going to go super flashy. They don't seem like flashy kind of people.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Your Greek sounds good, they're saying. So.
Oh, thank you. I can't speak Greek that much. The only words that I know was the words that I told you.
Okay, so Cage Master saying, who do you think is so far win the Barbara Dex Award? There are a few candidates I have in mind. Number one, first of all, I don't necessarily like to go too crazy about the judging of clothes, but some of them, it's not even that they're bad clothes, they just seem weird on camera, and it's just personal taste. There are some like, you shouldn't be wearing this maybe, but I don't think there's anything as horrible as we've seen in previous years, so I will have to think this through. You said Montenegro?
I said Montenegro. Well, my first choice was Lithuania, but then I changed my mind after seeing the performance because it got grown on me a little bit in the view of the clothing.
Yes.
But now I think Montenegro will be taking the Barbara Dex.
Yeah.
I mean, because it's like it's not old-fashioned, but it's too much.
Who won Barbara Dex last year? Do you remember? Montenegro won?
Montenegro.
I thought they did, right? That's what I'm saying. Didn't they win last year?
Yeah.
Well, back to when wins. If they can't do it in Eurovision, they can do it with the Barbara Dex Award at least, right?
Yes, Montenegro.
All right, Ben Hayden says, does Italy 2015 result worry Estonia this year, or can you not compare the two? I actually used that comparison a little bit, but there's more because there are more pop opera songs that were in Eurovision that didn't really succeed, where the juries were giving the thumbs down. It seems more of a pattern, not just Italy 2015. That's why I'm a little worried about Estonia. That's the only reason. It wasn't just Italy. It was Romania 2013. It was Sweden 2009. There are multiple ones there. Just like. Anyway, we see the two gentlemen on stage from Italy.
Ermal and Fabrizio.
I don't expect them to wear anything fancy, and they're not. They're just wearing their comfortable street clothes, as it seems.
So exactly.
He looks confused. He's like,
where am I?
Where am I?
What
Why
am
am I
I
here? What did I get myself into? So they're dimming the lights. It's super dark. So we'll tell you what's going to happen, how it turns out, and there it is.
Yes, Italia.
And then we'll answer your questions afterwards. So the stage is red right now. Immediately went to him singing. Oh, they're showing the lyrics on screen, just like in the video, with cool different effects. Wow, it's like a music. It's like a lyric video. So different language as well. There it's in English. Just like the video. It's on screen, by the way. I mean, they're singing in the same language. It's kind of simple, but it's kind of cool. Like their faces on the left, they left extra space on the camera on the right for space to have the lyrics, and they're pretty big, pretty prominent on the screen. The stage still stays red. It's like, what is that?
Oh, it's Turkish.
That was Turkish, right? I was gonna say all kinds of languages, just little glimpses of languages. That's so cool that they included Turkish as well.
Thank you. Oh, Arabic.
German. Yeah, the stage stays red. Oh, they have like a little fence-looking like logos there as well. Like with the graphics, with the lyrics, they're like often like little like symbols there and stuff.
Oh, Icelandic.
You recognize Icelandic?
Yeah.
They had to shorten the song as well because it was really long, not too long in San Remo.
Head drive. Portugal.
So he just grabbed his microphone and he's on the bridge now. They're both on the bridge. Actually, he's on the other side, I think, right? Yeah, they went both different ramps there. The lyrics still continue to show up on screen. There's a little girl there as well in the font, actually. And they're all walking on the ramp and now on the circle, the catwalk towards one another, just coming from different sides. Your pointless wars. Now I know nothing. I couldn't read all of that. Happiness flew away. Just like the bubble.
Grazie mille Italia. Grazie mille for Turkish lyrics. Te amo, ti amo. Bellissimo.
So, as we pointed out,
Bravissimo
it's all red. The stage is all in red. So it's all in red. The stage. The two lead singers are actually in in center stage kind of thing, singing. Standing next to one another, microphone stand, singing, and then they start singing, and all the lyrics pop up. Now the lyrics within the font often have like little symbols, little videos, little hungry girl, or like whatever it was, probably from torn. Countries, there was more torn countries. That's what I was looking for, and just very symbolic, and always change lyrics with different languages. It's just a lyric video basically, very red. What did you think?
I'm shocked.
Yeah,
I'm gagged. I mean, when I was expecting something like lyrical, that kind of thing.
I thought so too. We all
but. I wasn't expecting Turkish. I wasn't expecting Arabic. I wasn't expecting even Icelandic or, the other, like Russian. I was just expecting like French or, Italian or English.
Yeah.
But that's really amazing. That's the way how you can deliver a message internationally.
Yes.
Which Greek
even for you, I think you're the prime example here right now. I mean that in a good way. You saw something in Turkish and it really resonated with you. You know what I mean?
What did the Turkish say?
And even though you cannot vote in Turkey, you still like, let's just presume it's another country, right? Yeah, that country that is taking part. We say, oh my God, that's an Hungarian. You know, that kind of stuff. It's kind of cool. You know what I mean? So I think that it's very effective. So I think it was great. There's so many questions coming in right now. Let me see if I can answer some of them. Does it come off as aggressive, or did they find a balance? Guys, sorry, second. Does it come up as aggressive to you? It doesn't come as aggressive at all to me.
No.
No.
It wasn't aggressive.
It's just really delivering a message, right? That's how it felt to me. Can you tell me where exactly in the screen are the lyrics, in the bottom or on the side? Everywhere. So there are shots where, like, you see the singer, his face is closer to the left, right? So there's plenty of space on the right. So that's where the text shows up. So they know exactly where they need to stand and where to be. I mean, they don't move around that much until the very end anyway. So they know where the camera shots need to be. So sometimes when they're both in the camera shot, then it's like between them. Or if it's just slightly underneath, almost like subtitles. So they move it around. It's not very, it's not static. It's like very active. And they kind of zoom in the lyrics. They get bigger and bigger. And the font has like cool little like there's this girl in there that is, you know, it's really well done. It's all over, but it doesn't seem messy, right?
Yeah.
That's good. Grab your camera and go and do your 2 minutes in the arena. First of all, we cannot get in the first rehearsal anyway. Nobody can get in. Number two, you can only record up to 10 seconds per country. It's not even like you can 2 minutes on that. And now people are asking, can they win? I don't know. It's just, we're running a little ahead here. Oh, another question. Did they use split screen like in the Italian national final? I didn't recall.
I haven't watched the Sanremo.
Yeah, but did you see any split screen here? I don't recall, but we'll watch it again and see. I don't recall seeing any split screen action here. I'll double check though. The second time. He's like, do you remember me from today and this week or not? Who are you? He-S-C-E-M-G-E. Never heard of you. Wink, wink.
Do you remember me from today and this week?
So I think you think that if they're Italians and they're Italian fans, can they be okay? Can they be proud? Can they be about this?
They can be, of course, proud. I mean, this is the way how you can deliver. This is the really most beneficial way how to that you. My broken English is just eating me
That's
up
okay.
right now. I don't know. I just got so excited right now. I can't even speak. It was just like like a miracle moment to see something Turkish in Eurovision. For me. So sorry, it's kind of personal. So I'm kind of like this. Yeah. Okay, now I'm okay. Well, I think the performance is really beneficial in the means of being international. I know that I mentioned that, but it's good. It's good.
You're speechless.
I can't speak right now. No, I can't.
That's exactly probably what they want. So there you go.
Push me. Oh.
So no, I think it was a really good performance. Someone was asking, can you give more details about the girl that was talking about the text? So when you use the font, like their words, there's like a word in Italian. And the word has like big fonts, and then in the font is actually a video, and the video is like of a girl or some other like lighting effect, so you can see it within the letters, the font. That's basically what I mean.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't look that crowded, by the way.
Of course I remember you, ESCMG. I was being silly right now. Albanians are proud too with them. Okay, well, great. If Albanians are proud, Italians are proud, everyone's proud of them. I think that's a really good thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Next up is Nikos GL. It's good, but it's not as Gente di Mare Italian entry that ended second again with 2 men. From the old days. Gente di Mare. I don't know if it's going to finish second. I don't know, but I don't think that Italy will flop. I just don't see this one flopping.
Me too. Me neither. I also think that now they are the exact dark horse of the year. They are the exact dark horse of this year.
Yeah. I mean, they're already 9th in the betting odds right now, at least the last time I checked.
Yeah.
Maybe that's outdated. They're still in 9th place.
9.
So that's good. Germany's shortening a little bit there after the last rehearsal. That's pretty cool. We'll see. So Italy is going to rehearse again right here, right now. Well, not right here, right there in the arena. It would be kind of weird if they come in here right in camera. And we'll let you know about the split screen and all the other things. The lyrics show up immediately, by the way. I mean, this very second, and they never stop. You know, there are like faces of people in one of the words, the word France. There's like burnt buildings or something like that, and this one ruins. This one I can tell what's in it. It looks like traffic, but I could be wrong. So you have something within the words, so it's really cool. Yeah, sometimes you don't even tell what's in it. I see a hand in there, like reaching for something. I see a few eyes in those, in the word nada there.
Oh.
What does it say?
Anlamsız savaşlarımızın ötesindedir. It's beyond the our meaningless wars.
Oh, okay. That was German.
Miljarden människor.
They mentioned, I think it said, I didn't tell the thing, the people that are still hoping for something, or something to that effect. So this one has like a little fins effect, like, you know, there's,
Oh.
okay. Screen, please continue. Oh, it froze. Oh, here we go. Okay, there's no split screen. Here was what the split screen was, I think, in the... They actually, no, there's no split screen. They're actually walking away from one another. They grab the microphones and they all both walk onto the bridge, like different ones. There's one bridge to the left, one to the right. They all shows one, obviously. The smile of a child. There's more. There's a good amount of English in there, obviously, because it's more of a universal language for the... You know what I mean by that. More people speak English. So now they both walk down the bridge onto the catwalk. Again, they're on different sides of the stage, so it's a big circle. And they walk towards one another. But even though they're moving, they know where to put the text, the lyrics. It doesn't really cover their faces or anything. Just like a bubble. People really like it in here, it seems. I mean, what's not to like? Any other thoughts, comments, concerns?
I like the finishing scene. The end of the scene. They are together.
Yeah, together on the catwalk. Yeah.
They're just looking at the camera together in a cool way, in a meaningful way. Like, you have done not anything to me. But you know what did you do?
Yep.
You know what you did. So that's really meaningful.
Okay. Yeah. So no, it was really good. I'm very happy for them. They get to go at least one more time before we move on to the final country that's going to rehearse. And then we have seen all 43 performances, which is France, which you were really excited about.
Yes, I am.
You can still hear that they are relaxed, but still vocally strong. We will be so good live. Yes, I think it's gonna go pretty big. It's gonna be fairly popular. The song, it is already, but it just feels good.
But it wasn't that popular when it's first published.
Yeah, it kind of grew quickly, huh? How were the vocals? They sounded great.
Yeah, good vocals.
Yeah, vocals. I love when you say that word. You just say vocals for the rest of the day. So, vocals. I just love it. Okay, so can you give me an impression of the rehearsals? UK, Spain, Portugal, Germany. How was it? I guess you missed a few then. Portugal was beautiful, simple, with spotlights really taking the stage. It was very dark, very quiet, very calming, appropriate. UK was... They brought a big long prop with them with like a square looking light thing. Almost looks like a diamond, and it doesn't close at the top, and she kind of stands in the center of it and later on in front of it. Just lots of lights, very dark staging for a very uplifting song like that, I thought. Spain did a lot of walking around, you know, they didn't do too much kissy stuff. They definitely, I mean, they were holding hands and all that stuff at some point and kind of like holding one another, but it wasn't too bad. But it's very simple staging, just the two of them. Nothing crazy. Germany went out a little more with a big screen, like almost like a half circle, and they saw reflections, projections of different things, including the parents, dads and their kids, being together. It's really sweet, very sweet.
By the way, they are using red.
Yes.
As a light color.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? I mean,
why
they use that color?
Red. I mean, it's red, but it's not a muted red, but it's certainly not like a bright red. I mean, it's a pretty red. Mm-hmm. I think it's just a kind of color that really is more a passionate, angry color, and it just stirs more emotions in you rather than if it were like a green. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think that's what it's supposed to create, a certain emotion within you. So I think that's what they're trying to do here.
I think it represents blood.
You think it represents blood? We'd go that. Oh, there could be two. It could be both.
The blood.
Lovely.
Yeah. I don't know why. I feel a little bit tired, people, but we are here.
Yeah.
So
all right.
Sometimes I get stuck with my vocabulary, so I'm sorry.
Oh, please. You're doing just fine. Stop being so hard on yourself. I'm going to hit you. Okay, so ESCEMG, another questions. Matt, this channel is just... Oh, thank you. I'm very proud of our team. Can I ask you something? What is your daily job in America? My daily job in America is being... I work for an insurance company. That is my daily job. I'm not a salesman, though. So I'm working more for system stuff. But thank you so much for the compliment. Man, this is such a tough year. All right, let's do this one more time. This also looks like almost complete unless there's any effects that they haven't shown us yet.
It's not like a performance. It's
beyond
yes. The performance.
The camera work looks good. The text, the lyric stuff is right where it needs to be. Right now it's above them. Now it's to the right of this singer. Doesn't block him at all. Now it's the other guy singing and it's to his left. Yeah, it's a close-up, but plenty of space on the left on the screen. Now it's again to their left. So it's all over the place without being like messy. It's perfect because it still adds a little bit depth to the song without them having to do anything else what they're used to. They just sing the song. They let the lyrics do the talking.
Mm-hmm. Simultaneously. Savaşlarımızın ötesindedir. Your beyond. It's beyond your meaningless wars. It says in Turkish.
Yeah? Okay.
Your wars.
Milliarden Menschen, die auf etwas hoffen. Billions of people hoping for something, That's something good.
Good message.
This song really touches me, and that's how you do it. So many meaningful songs this year. Whether it's bullying, if it's mental illness, war, they all have a message. Mm-hmm. That's great. Messy. Yeah, that's not how it works in here. Wrong channel. Tomorrow, are there any rehearsals? Yes. 15 songs from semifinal 2 will rehearse for the second time.
Turn it off.
You alright?
I just saw Chris'
I thought you were
face.
crying for a second. I thought you were so moved by the song. You're laughing
No, I'm
at
not
something.
crying. I just saw Chris' face and I just...
Billy is looking at you super happily when you sit in here.
I thought that was looking quite everything.
Since the first time I heard the song, I said this is going to win. This has to win, Tara Willis says. Who knows? This year is going to be very, very unpredictable. They're all set already. Italy can skip Sunday. They don't have to rehearse anymore.
Yeah,
They're like,
definitely. I was just like, yeah. Wow, time passes. Time flies.
I know, it's France next, I think, or I think they're done here.
I think Italy's done. They look like they're ready.
They don't need to rehearse anymore. It's done. Vocally, it's great.
Well.
Camera-wise, it's great.
Yeah.
Effect-wise, yes.
Yeah, the lyrics.
A
scraping.
successful first rehearsal, to say the least.
Yeah. It's an impressive way to
Yes,
rehearse.
absolutely. There were so many sad songs, serious songs, so many fun songs today, as people are pointing out. Yes, absolutely. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And we're not done yet, though, people. Not done yet, because one of the favorites, France, is going to rehearse next, the last song.
Merci, merci.
Who do you think among the big five countries will win the press poll? I don't know. They don't have a separate.
Spain.
Oh, press poll.
Oh, Italy.
They're going to work.
Italy.
Could be Italy. I don't know. I haven't seen France
yeah,
yet.
we haven't seen France, so it's
Germany
hard to
could
say,
actually go
but
pretty good there.
I'd
But
say Germany probably do better than Italy.
you think so? So I think it's between Germany and Italy.
Oh, no United
I'm
Kingdom.
not massively impressed with this. I'm not gonna lie.
You're not? I think it's really cute. Not cute. Cute's not the right word. But
It's good.
it's effective. Very
It's for
effective.
Italy?
Yeah, but it's not like a. I've seen people saying like, "Oh my god, it sounds like a winner," and it's not.
No, I don't think just because they have the lyrics on screen is making it a winner, but I think it accentuates in a way it needs it to. So I think they did a good job. Oh my god, France is coming. Oh my god, it's Maxime is saying. Joseph Picula says, who do you think was the best today so far? Finally, France. Oh no, it's difficult because we had semi 1s, we had semi 2, and we had direct qualifiers, so you can't really compare them all that way. So I try to just keep them separate for now until I know more.
Step by.
Would you rather have Germany win or have Valentina represent San Marino again? Well, that depends on who you ask. For me, obviously, I want Germany to win, my country. Duh. Yeah. Valentina for Germany. How about that? That would be kind of cool.
One more time for Italy,
Oh,
I guess.
they get to go one more time, Italy, by the way. So we were wrong.
Been 3 times.
They went through time, but they can do
yeah,
4. It's the first one. Yes. Hey, Matt, did they get it in? Oh.
They get it.
I don't know. They turned off the camera. So very funny, Barry Gold. Chiara ESC says, "Save me. I'm almost as nervous as for France as I was for Ukraine. It kills me." I know that feeling very well. I know it very well. So the beauty about Eurovision. First, we get all nervous about the rehearsals, what they're going to do, and then we get nervous about the actual results.
Yeah.
Merci is a great song, but I'm getting tired of it because my French teacher played it way too much. I know that feeling well when people get tired of a song, but most people will hear it for the first time.
Yeah.
So it's, it's not going to be an issue on the night. Okay, and I'm going to say something really controversial and contradict myself from previous reviews. These guys hardly ever look into the camera.
Yeah.
They don't connect, and it works. I'm a hypocrite. I mean, that guy lasts a little, but it is more of a song where
They don't
it's a
look
distant kind of vibe that you want out of that song, You don't.
Trying to connect with the people.
Yes.
Trying to connect with the governments.
That's true. They want to try to connect with yeah, that's true. With the people that can
should've
make a
been the
difference.
People at home, they don't need them.
So yeah, they're not really looking a whole lot into the camera. That one guy's a little bit more than, but it's fine. I'm not bothered by it. And that's usually like a deal breaker for me.
What kind of a making up is this?
It's a language. A language you don't speak.
Nope.
I'm so worried about France though, because it's huge hype. Everyone in the chat's like, oh my god, France, we're France, and we all have such hope, you know, and expectation that they're just going to disappoint us. I'm like trying to have very low expectations.
Me too.
Here are my expectations. They're going to copy what they did in the national final. That's what I'm expecting now. Everything else is a bonus.
Well, I'm waiting like a blank space, like a blank stage with no lights, just two of them singing with the guitar.
There you go. Very simple. Anything else is a bonus.
This is the lowest expectation that I can have. Right?
Yeah, all right. Yeah, they're vocally just very consistent. So at all 4 run-throughs, you can tell that they know that they're comfortable and pretty confident what they're doing, because those rehearsals just came boom, 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 right? They were pretty quick. Go Italy.
Duh.
All right, now we're done with Italy. Moving on to the final country, France.
France.
You go and save the best for last. Sometimes the sun comes down. The sun comes down in June. The snow comes down in June, not the sun.
In June, it's
Sometimes
pretty
the,
late.
sometimes the sun goes around the moon.
Oh, okay. That now makes sense.
Matt, your Italian is perfect. I know, I'm fluent. If France wins, do you want it in Paris hosted once, or Cannes hosted twice in the same?
Or maybe Nice. Or maybe
I love
Marsilia.
Paris though, but Paris can be actually, it's not as expensive people make it out to be, only because we went there.
Expensive.
Well, I know how to find cheap places, because we had an Airbnb and it was dirt cheap, and it was amazing penthouse, 25th floor, beautiful view. We paid nothing. I mean, we paid, you know, not much, not literally
Was it
nothing.
in a terrible neighborhood?
No, it was right by the Eiffel Tower. It was so cheap. But we went in October, so maybe off season is cheaper. It was super cheap. Vanessa Williams, love that song. Me too.
Vanessa Williams,
Yeah,
the actress.
yeah. Save the best for last. The song. She also performed a song like "Save the Best for Last." Everyone knows that song. Did Italy sing? Yes, they are done. We're moving on to La France.
La France. 12 points pour la France.
When was the last time France won? I think 1977.
70.
Long time ago. 4 odd years.
A long, long,
19.
long,
It's weird. France, Spain.
long.
Italy was not long ago.
Well, 1990. But they didn't take part for God knows how long. Oh my God, John Lawn. Thank you for your little contribution. No, for little, that's a significant contribution. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
How was Romania, please? Thank you for your wonderful work. You look bloody sexy, including Sean. All right, everyone. How was Romania? Romania was just as good as it was last rehearsal, right?
Yeah.
She sings so well. She cannot sing wrong if she tried.
She seems really confident, and
Yes.
she, you know, we believe that she makes us believe
Yes.
what
The-
she was singing.
Yes. The only difference was that the beginning, actually, when you know how the lady holds the mask and then walks away. She was just standing between the mannequins holding it. That changed from the first rehearsal. That's the only thing I could see that really has changed. Maybe some insignificant camera angles that don't register with us. That they may have changed, maybe some lighting, but nothing that really stood out as like, oh my God, this is different. So I think they're ready too. You know, we're ready for the semis list.
Yeah.
It all comes down to whether or not it's going to resonate with the folks out there. What are Meta and Moro wearing? They're wearing something similar what they were wearing in the Sanremo, I think. It was very casual clothes. The guy was wearing just like purpley kind of jeans and like bluish and like a green jacket. They look very like casual, like just like in Sanremo, I think. At least that kind of style.
I don't know if they remember, but Fabrizio is wearing the same clothes with Francesco Gabbani that he was wearing last year's in the first press conference. I remember the hockey jacket.
Oh, is that kind of look?
With the white white shirt
Yes.
and with the black skinny jeans. It's a good necklace.
Thank you again for your donation. It is really, really. Morendo, you're 10 euros. Thank you so much. Watching you all day long. Thank you
What's
so much.
happening?
See you in Lisbon. You're going to be
Stop
here.
it.
Find me. Next week I'll be way out more at the press. I'll be around here.
Yeah.
Find me. I'll thank you in person.
See you. We're waiting for you.
Thank you. Okay, now it's France time, so we're going to focus on La France. Thanks again for your donations. This really helps us all. Much appreciated. Come on. Come on. Madame, Monsieur. Did the chair crack? Did it break? Oh, gee, somebody's chair broke.
That means France gonna win. Because
Oh,
they're from
jeez.
France. Is he okay?
He seems to be fine. He's a little red, slightly humiliated, which is what could happen to all of us. He's getting hugs from people right now.
Random people.
Okay. What?
Never seen anyone go so red before.
That means France is not gonna win because he's wearing, interesting things.
All right, he's okay. That's all I need to know. All right, friends, what's the hold up? Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody but you.
I can hold on to.
Come on, France. It's gonna like blue again.
Have you seen that I've released a video already? Yeah, I'm kidding you. Oh, don't shout, that's me.
Okay, peoples, let's see what Fran's gonna bring up. We're gonna talk throughout the performance as we always do, but they were gonna rehearse at least 3-4 times, if not 4 times, and so you know what how the song goes. So, how heavily do you think the result can be influenced by the current news events? It really comes down to how they're going to deliver the staging, if it comes across properly. Because in the national final, we wouldn't know that they were singing about that really, about Messi, about a little, the girl that was born on the boat. You have to be able to really tell that to the rest of the world. It's always a little bit more of a daunting, difficult task, but let's hope they can do it. I see some green lights on there actually. Maybe it's just they're using it for now.
I'm actually kind of nervous.
We're all kind of nervous. It's kind of because everyone wants to root for France anyway, right? Just
Well, I want a winner performance from someone.
just so you can put money down.
One left, yeah.
Yeah. So
I want it to be an easy.
You just want to be easy. You want to make money quick. France is the last country that we didn't see yet, Matt. Correct, Cardi.
Yeah.
That is correct. That's the last country.
That's the last country we have no
Sean,
idea about.
Sean, you're crazy, and a good crazy. Thank you so much for the
Sean.
donation. I simply cannot abide all these people trying to beat me out on Super Chat. It's a competition.
I'm the
Stop
sugar
it.
daddy.
I'm going to listen to France, then eat my lunch, and then collapse from exhaustion. I think we'll do the same. We're going to listen to France, then we go out and eat, and then we collapse as well.
Okay.
So at least we're going to be on the same page. Thanks
Thank
again,
you.
Sean.
Thank you so much.
All right, what time is it now anyway? 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. Oh.
Right?
That's the
okay,
mother.
guys, we're going to focus on. Thanks again, John Lawn. Thank you,
Madame
and thank you. So yes, they're wearing the same clothes, I think.
Yeah.
They're wearing dark black clothes and like bright pink shoes, or what is that?
Turtleneck. You're saying turtleneck.
They have a turtleneck,
Yeah.
I think, yes? Yeah. So it's basically the same as the national final days. The shoes are pinky. I think they did that as well in the national final. I'm trying to remember. He is holding a red guitar. Again, I don't remember if it's
iconic.
exactly the same one that he used in the national final. I don't remember all the details.
This is something authentic, you know.
Yes.
This is something really authentic. When you see the performance, when you see the guitar, the position of the group, this is something really really authentic.
Yes.
Original.
She has like this, like when I say old school beauty, not getting old, but like she could have lived in the 20s. You know, she has that kind of look to the 20s, you know, like
Yeah.
1920s. I mean,
Yeah.
she has that like look that from the vintage, very vintage. That's a good word. Yes.
She was ill right before what? She was ill, right before the Amsterdam. But it looks like she's well right now. She's way better.
Yeah. Let's see if they have, do you see any props or any screens
No,
or anything
not
on there?
yet.
It's hard to see for us because they're moving the camera right now. It's a close up on her.
She's really nervous, by the way.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's nervousness or just focus. I think she seems very focused. Could be one of those two. Or maybe both.
Je m'appelle merci. Je m'appelle l'effet. Merci.
Did Italy rehearse already? Yes, Italy rehearsed already. So we're still waiting for this whole thing to start. If there's anything else, or if they're really just going to keep it as simple as they did in the national final, or if they're going to be a little bit more.
Thunder and lighting.
Yeah, could you imagine like, oh, they're going to climb up a wall like that?
It's getting exciting.
Oh, I thought you were going to make a reference that they're going to climb up a wall like Sergei
No.
Lazarev.
I was just waiting
Wouldn't that
for
be funny?
you to complete me.
Oh, okay, and I thought you were going to refer to the prop.
That's okay.
That would be kind of funny. That's still funny.
That was something really Turkish. Can I see? Yeah.
Don't touch, remember? No. Matt didn't have a funding option available the last 2 years. I was, well, spreading my donations in chunks. Thank you so much. That was very
Thank
kind.
you.
Sean, that means the world to us. It is expensive, Eurovision, that's for sure, but it's so worth it.
Yeah.
I'll start saving as soon as I get back. Especially if it's like going to be like in like a more expensive country. So that's why. Go Moldova!
Ukraine.
Okay, here we go. Everyone, quiet. Shush, shush. Okay, here we go. Everyone's super quiet in here, so I'm going to keep my voice down a little. The press center is dead. It's a close-up on her singing. It's very dark, the stage. Some slight fog effects with some minimalistic blue lights. Nothing fancy yet, but it looks good. Yeah, lots of fog now. It's getting a little brighter on stage. Now they look at each other singing, facing each other. You cannot hear the backup vocals a whole lot. Just the lights are flashing in the back. It's just the two on stage, by the way. There's nobody else. Yeah, it's really just the two of them. Him playing the guitar and her singing. They're standing in front of the stage, near one another. Now she's walking towards the camera, and the camera is kind of like falling. She's walking up the bridge now. She keeps walking over the bridge, but it's a cool effect the way that it's one long shot. She's now walking along the catwalk. It's really dark, black, and just a little bit of golden lights. It's very, very dark. Oh, they both did it, just on a different side, but the camera was mostly on her. I didn't realize he did the same thing, just on the other side. So they're both in the center of the catwalk right now, singing to one another. Well, not to one, he doesn't sing, but you know what I mean. He grabbed something. He grabbed something out of the crowd. Oh, microphone. Got it. I thought it was something of special effect. So they're doing this. Merci. Merci. So I want the entire crowd to go like this. Or whatever they're doing. They face one another. Okay, so no special effects whatsoever, no props, no gimmicks, no nothing. It's just Madame Monsieur doing their thing. It's just the two of them on stage, kind of just doing a little choreography, but basically just them center stage at the beginning. Lots of fog effect, very dark with some blue lights.
Yeah.
And then at some point, they just kind of walk around there a little bit for a little bit, right? And then walk up the bridges, then meet again in the center of the catwalk, and then finish the song there together. Then there's merci, merci, and then nothing else. Did I miss anything else?
No. I just want to point out the interaction between Madame and Monsieur.
Mm-hmm. Between Madame and Monsieur?
Between Madame and Monsieur, which was really good. I mean, they don't use any props, they don't use any platforms, they don't use any fireworks, pyros. We don't know actually right now, but probably they will not be using this kind of, popcorn or fast food music.
Is it yours
things.
or mine?
It's yours.
Okay, I thought so.
And that's why I guess they wanted to focus on the interaction between them, which is really good, which is represented really well to me. So yeah, but my expectations were low, but why don't I feel like totally satisfied?
Totally.
I was waiting some like winner vibes, I guess. My expectations were low, but I was waiting the winner vibe.
Yeah.
I guess I couldn't get it.
You couldn't get it, the winner vibe? The thing I think she needs to improve, I mean, there were some shaky vocals there in the beginning. I think it was her walking around maybe, but that's the first run through, so I'm not like being too worried about that.
Yeah, something is missing. But it's the first impression, of course. It's the first round of the first rehearsal of France, so we will have chance to see more. But I don't think that they're going to be changing many things from now on. Mm-hmm. So I don't know why.
So we'll see. So it's definitely a simplistic performance. No, as I pointed out, it comes down to whether people will like it. I guess, again, I was not hoping for a fireworks, right? Because the song doesn't ask for it.
Yeah.
I was hoping for some kind of medium, some kind of method to relate the message to the non-French speakers, right? We Eurovision fans, we all know what it means. So now they have to. The message necessarily can't be delivered right now. You're right. We don't know. A person that watches this right now, all they will hear is merci, merci, thinking they're talking about merci, right? Thank you. So the commentator will have to explain the story behind it. Hopefully they will. But even then, there's no kind of, the message doesn't come across.
Yeah.
Which is fine if the song is strong enough. Maybe it'll work that way. I'm just saying that, I think
so.
I wish they would have done something in some manner to really deliver the lyrics and what the song stands for. But it was interesting. As soon as this was over, everyone got up and ran out. Like, I think all the betting odd people were like, do this, do that. I'm not sure if it's good or bad.
I think France will be going a little bit down after that performance in the betting odds.
You think so?
Yeah, they are 4 right now. They will be like 6 or 7. I mean,
Oh,
according to me.
really? Okay.
Yeah. To 6
I-
or 7.
I'm always thinking that people are like, oh, they love the simplistic performances, but they usually do go down, yeah. I need to kind of marinate over it. I'm not trying to be too harsh and be like, oh, there's nothing going on stage. I need my props. Like, no, I'm not about saying that. It does need to be props. Italy didn't have props per se. They just used a way to really relate the message to us in a way where it makes sense with those words, with the images. It worked. That's
really
missing
worked.
here, unfortunately. So I'm a little worried. Yeah, the more I think about it. Okay, so stop blaming countries that don't have effects. This is about music, Matt.
Yeah.
You don't understand what I'm saying then. The point I'm trying to make here. It is about music. It is, of course, about music, but music also means words, lyrics. Often the music also includes a message. If they don't bring the message across, that's the point, right?
Yeah.
So it's not about props. I don't know what else to explain to you. If that's my point. You can do it with props. You can do it without props. You can do it maybe with something that you. In dance, you can do it in your facial expressions. You can do it with props. There's so many different ways you can do it, but you need to do it somehow.
Yeah. I mean, if your song includes a message, which is really important and which is really done in nowadays, which is common in nowadays.
Yes.
We have this serious problem in let's say not problem but serious issue in serious situation in the world right now. So they try to deliver a message, but the way that they deliver needs to be really clear for all the people. We are just commenting on this. I mean, we are not commenting on the props, or we are not commenting. We are of course talking about them, but the most important thing is how to sing, not what to sing.
Yeah. It's all about the delivery. You're absolutely right. Did people understand Salvador? They did. The delivery Salvador did was more understandable in that sense. First of all, he was in the crowd that created an atmosphere. The backdrop was to tell a story, and then the way he was singing and it created a specific kind of the way he was singing. There was sadness in some ways, but also almost kind of optimism that came through his voice, and a yearning in certain ways. It created emotions. What emotion it awoke within you is different. It's just not something I'm feeling from this one. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
What was the color of the lightings? Was it there smoke? There was smoke at the beginning, yes. It was very dark. There were blue lights kind of hitting them, but it was very mild, subtle.
Yeah.
And then once I started walking around, I think then the smoke kind of whoosh went away.
Yeah.
Yes, and the lighting then was all still very dark. I think it was mostly golden a little bit. I'm trying to remember. Blue. What colors were there? Do you remember all of them?
It was greenish, but dark greenish. Dark greenish.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of like
Dark greenish. There's multiple. There's blue, a little, and white.
I've not been to Spain in ages. I went as a kid, but there's a picture of me sitting in the blue tent in Barcelona that I was heading to at the time. So.
Okay, so what else is Bob Madigan? Once upon a time in the EC, there were no props and effects. Did everybody speak French, Greek, or Spanish? Then no song of non-English country could have ever won. I think once upon a time those days have changed. We had a language rule then. This has all evolved. We had juries back then. Now you have televoters. So apples and oranges.
And also the lingua franca is changing every day.
Yes.
I mean, it was Latin in the past. It was French. It's now English, and it will be like Spanish or Esperanto. So the way that we deliver our messages, the communication basically is changing every day.
Yes.
So also the performances are changing in that way.
Yes.
In Eurovision as well.
Exactly. And it's like people that have to get, defend the song. It's like I'm just giving you the opinion about how it came across to us here. People may feel differently. I highly suggest to check with other outlets, see how maybe they had a different interpretation.
Yeah.
Everyone's different. This is how just our interpretation was of the staging, and that's what it is. And I see that people are saying it's dropping in the odds already. It's pretty premature maybe, but yeah, I am not necessarily I missed a spark there too, but let's see if they can change their minds.
just a missing thing. I was waiting for something like about the Mercy baby.
Yes.
Like, of course they can't use visuals because there are no LEDs, but maybe that can be at the end of the song. There can be like a Mercy smile or
Yes.
something like this. It will be really cute. I mean, I was waiting for something like this, but I don't think that they are going to use it.
Yes.
Maybe because of the privacy or somehow.
Exactly.
We've seen that Francis on tour already, like.
Yeah, people are telling me that they're not. A lot of people don't, So Matt speaks empty words. Okay, then I guess this is not for you. Thanks for coming anyway. It's much appreciated. Any other questions about the performance? Let us know. The second one's coming up soon. Right now, what they're doing is they're reviewing this performance and make some changes probably, and then then they'll rehearse again at least 2 more times, possibly 3 times.
So second round for France again.
Yep. Second run through. Here we go.
Oh. Oh.
Unprofessional. At least one second, I think when the audience will do the same, the hand movement, it will give it more power. That could be.
Yeah.
It certainly will elevate it quite a bit. It often is different when you have an audience in there.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely. It will change like
yeah.
so differently than the rehearsals.
Same outfits as the national final or different? It's the same, I think.
So it was bluish, not greenish.
Yeah, bluish.
Yeah.
They didn't put the fog out this time around.
It's like a parliament blue, right? Be in details.
Yep, it's just black and blue staging, spinning around the singer. Her voice cracked a little there as well. Yep, they're both just sitting in front of the stage right now, just looking into the camera. Him playing his red guitar. Now they're both walking away from one another to different sides of the stage. And then they walk onto the bridge right now. He's already up. She's doing the same right now. But the camera's on her for the most part. The camera kind of going down the bridge with her. It's a pretty long shot.
Which is really hard.
Yeah.
I can't even walk like
I know, it's like...
I'm stupid.
So they're walking towards each other now on the catwalk. They meet in the center. Looking at each other, singing. To me, it feels more like a love song when they do it that, though. You know what I mean? A little bit.
Yeah.
Because they sing to one another.
That's the worry, is that people won't get that. That's the worry, is that people won't get the message.
Yeah. The more I think about it, it seems like more of a love song more than a... Merci. Here we go with the hands.
Oh yeah. They get the camera shot of the audience, so they will be out.
The stage is now really gold red, by the way. Let's change that. And they're really walking around like everyone should be doing this. And then they look at each other, and then that's it. All right, it's still a good song. You know,
It is.
the staging doesn't take away. the fact is, it is a good song, and that alone already I appreciate. Now, whether or not you like the staging, it's subjective, right? Some people saying, keep the
Absolutely.
simplicity, but we're here to talk about it and give you our own personal interpretation. I just think the way they look at each other sometimes it's almost like a love song. Any other thoughts that you have?
Well, luckily, they have no problems. I mean,
Yeah.
according to me, in the stage, I found it a little bit like complicated because, yeah, there's a main theme. They are starting together. They are dividing, and they're separating, and they are coming together again, which is good. But it can be a little bit confusing for the audience and for the people who's watching in the TV. Because are they going to focus on the message that they're trying to deliver, or are they going to focus on the performance, or are they going to focus on blah blah,
Yeah.
or they are going? So it's going to be like this.
Yeah.
So it's a kind of complicated for me, but it's a really good song. Vocally, she has no problems. They look good together. I mean, they have really good communication together. So yeah.
Yeah, maybe it's really just, hey, maybe they don't have to get the message. Maybe it's a pretty melody, and that is all it takes. Right?
Definitely.
Could be. So we're just saying, what we believe should have been done. It's all fine. I still am rooting for. I want France to do well regardless. It's a good song. I don't know what else to say. People are getting mad in the chat that we're not like super excited about it.
Je veux bien, merci. They're speaking so much Turkish. Guys, please speak in English. We can understand you, Sora. I mean, I can understand you because I am Turkish, but
I
also
can't.
Matt really wants to understand you. So please.
Okay, so Hal Kaman Aid, why the press center gone crazy with the simplicity of so many songs, and just a Greek one had
Something missing.
just a Greek one had something missing. No, that's not true. That's not true. There weren't a lot of cheering for a lot of
It's
simplicity.
not the only Greek song.
No, not only the Greek song. As we come, Franca sings in English first of all, so you know what she's saying, right? For the most people, and she has a good delivery about that. I don't think she used any cues or symbols that are confusing to non-Croatians, while Greece is doing that, and that's what we're talking about.
Yeah. Like it's like no one's perfect. Everyone has some missing parts. No one's flawless. So you're here to talk about them. So yeah, we're trying to be objective, guys.
Yeah. It's all of it because it's like people are very proud of their heritage and their country. When you point out something that you say could need, some room for improvement, they take it often personally, like attack on their country, which couldn't be further from the truth. And it's just opinion. You can even disagree on certain things. It's just how it came across to us. That's why I encourage you to check out other opinions as well, because we are just a few people. So a song in native language would do more good than harm because even itself. Oh, we already saw that one. Yes, we saw that statement. France either is going to be a hit or miss. It all depends on the public. That's, I think, what it is. Will it click with the folks or not? So, the juries too. Will it click with the juries? So I don't know. It didn't click with the juries as much in the national final. Maybe this will be a little different. Okay, Bob Mata, do you remember Blanche, Belgium last year? You don't have to always put it in caps, by the way. Everyone said it. It was a good song, but the staging was too simple, but it had in the top 10 despite people thought it would fail. I don't know if it was the staging that was simple, was her vocals that were really bad initially. That was really off, and then she improved and improved and improved. And that's what we're looking for.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying she's going to fail. Like, who is saying that I'm going to say... I don't think you understand what we're saying. I'm not saying Madame Monsieur is now going to fail. They're going to lose, they're going to be last. I'm just saying, my interpretation of this is what it could be misconstrued, that it is a love song, not a song about humanitarian efforts. That is what I'm saying.
A
All right.
Eurovision man can get it, but a non-Eurovision fan won't understand it.
Yeah. You're absolutely right. All right, here we go. France. One more time.
That was a desperate effort.
She sounds better now. Kisses back to you, Bob.
Oh.
Anything else to point out that we missed on the staging? I think we covered it all, huh?
Yeah. She's wearing red. Red, right? Are they red?
They're
or
pink. The sneakers, you mean, or the shoes?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're pink. I think it's the same thing in the national final. I'm not 100% certain. How are the clothes of Madame Monsieur that we're talking about? Yeah. All in black, just like a national final with pink shoes.
Drifted out to fifth in some places. France have drifted to fifth in some places.
Really?
They fell to 5th place already?
It's in some places, not overall.
Oh, not overall. Team France is doing the hand thing.
Merci, merci. Je veux bien, merci.
So yeah, that's what it is. It's going to be very interesting to see if it's going to connect with the people. I hope it will.
Nokia, connecting to people. I don't know why.
Oh, the commercial.
I just got a flashback. You were just like connecting to people.
Connecting to people.
I was like, yeah, I got this. So yeah, that was the third round of falls.
Yes, I think that one more, right?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe, maybe not.
Maybe.
We'll find out soon enough.
There's a pearl in the shell.
Maybe.
Maybe. Madame
I will
Monsieur.
see you in hell.
I will see you
In
in hell.
hell.
Oh wow, actually.
You just offended.
Okay, let's see a few more questions that here. If you have any questions, let us know right away, because we have only a few minutes left. Does it look like it was worth the money for those designer outfits? Did they get designer outfits in the end? Because it looks the same to me. I think it looks like she has like almost like shoulder pads in there in her outfit. But other than that, it looks almost identical.
Vaska. No. Vatka. Something like this.
So I don't see.
What I have what I have
That's all I see.
done. Replace Fabrizio.
Now that you've seen all the big 5 plus hosts, what performance was the best today? If we only look at the best, the right qualifiers, just based on performance alone, the top 3 for me were definitely Portugal, Germany, and Italy. How about you?
Italy, Spain, and Portugal for me.
Yeah.
Well, I quite like United Kingdom. I love the song, but it wasn't. It
The
wasn't
staging.
like,
I'm
yeah.
just talking about the staging, not the song. Yeah.
Hey, just the staging? Yeah, I was going to talk about the staging. as well. The
Okay,
the
got it.
British entry. I mean, it wasn't like I expected. I found it a little bit low, which was it's an inspiring song. So yeah, for me it was like Spain, Italy, and Portugal.
Okay. There you have it. Those were the ones we pick. Has Sean put any bets down apart from Moldova top 4? Have you done anything else? He's shaking his head. So the answer is no, nothing else. Are you happy that Germany will perform better than France? I don't know if that's going to be the case. You have beaten France for the second time. For the second time? When was the last time? It's been years. But it's... Plus, I don't think
When was
that's...
the last time you beat France? When you beat everybody?
2014.
Je veux si,
France
je
was
veux
last.
ça.
Germany was like 18th or something like that.
Yeah, but Germany beat everybody in 2010.
In 2010, everybody, yeah. That is true. Um,
Oh yeah.
but I don't think Germany will do. I'm claiming that Germany is going to do better than France at this point. Now I think it is clear the winner is in semi-final 1.
We are going to that.
The question is, who is it going to be? The odds are claiming it's either then Israel, Norway, or Estonia. Oh, Norway's in the second one. Never mind. So Israel, Estonia, Bulgaria, Czech Republic, Cyprus. Or could it be Norway or Sweden? Okay, this is the last run through for France.
Oh, it does.
How many times will France perform again, and what do you think of the staging, vocals, etc.? I think I mentioned that already, Sharon. The staging is just like basically like the national final, just a little bit more, taking advantage of the bridges and then the outer circle, the catwalk. That's what I was looking for. And vocals were initially a little shaky the first 1 or 2 run-throughs, but she's much better now. I think it's just the level of comfort. She's getting way more comfortable now, and that's what the rehearsals are there for. And don't forget, France will rehearse again Sunday morning, along with all the other direct qualifiers. Tomorrow, by the way, in case you don't know, tomorrow is Saturday. You're all off, so there's no excuse for not being here.
You're so bad.
I mean, some people have jobs, I guess, on Saturdays as well and have to study.
So
I get
no
it.
less than 1 million viewers, yeah?
Yes, I need at least 5 million viewers. No, it is the 15 songs from semifinal 2. So, including like Netherlands and Sweden and Ukraine and whatsoever. There's lots of other ones there, so you don't want to miss that.
Is tomorrow a normal length day?
It starts with
Like
Russia.
yesterday. Like yesterday.
Yeah. It will start with Russia, right? Yeah.
Yes, I think so.
Oh.
I just seen Italy snippet. They're just standing on stage. Is that what the whole entry is like? Yusuf, hi, first of all. Yes and no. Yes. What you will see in the arena or on that clip, it's all you see. But what you'll see on TV is way better. You see the lyrics on screen in different languages with like fonts, like you see little images and pictures that come as well. So it's what you see on the screen on the TV that really, really elevates it. So if you just see the clip, it wouldn't make sense. So you'll have to wait, unfortunately, until next Saturday to see the whole product. Oh no, actually it's not true. You get to see a 30-second snippet of the camera work Sunday.
Let's see.
Okay, on the Instagram, she has shoulder pads. I pointed out that she has shoulder pads, so I'm not sure if that is any different, but it's hardly noticeable. Like, it's not like going to make like a break. Well, she has shoulder pads, it's so different. I don't remember if she had shoulder pads in the national final or not, but it's very black and dark. It doesn't really make a big difference. And yes, she has something long on one of her legs. One leg has a longer, more fabric for some reason. But it's, hardly noticeable. It's very minimalistic from my eyes because I don't remember exactly everything that she was wearing. The point is that she's wearing tight black clothes. So anyway, so we're gonna just have 2 more minutes and then we'll ask any questions if you have about the performance. They're done for the day. And tomorrow we're gonna start with a song.
Russia.
Russia. Yes, Russia is going to be the first.
La Russie.
Moldova, Netherlands, Australia, Georgia, Poland, Malta, Hungary, Latvia, Sweden, Montenegro, Slovenia, and Ukraine. That will be all tomorrow on Saturday, starting at 11 a.m. Central European time, 10 a.m. local time. And then Sunday we'll have the Big Five and host rehearse again.
It's not going to be that much.
No, then the
easy.
opening ceremony is at 5 p.m. And then in the evening we will be at Euroclub, hopefully live streaming from there. So,
You're not on about tomorrow, are you?
huh?
That's Sunday, isn't it?
Tomorrow's Saturday.
No, but the opening ceremony is Sunday. Isn't
Yes,
it? Oh, okay.
yes. So, and then Monday it's when the dress rehearsals will start. Semi-final one dress rehearsal is at 1500, again, European time, which is 2 o'clock our time. And then at 9 o'clock, just like the regular show, is the jury show. Come here, come all, because we're going to live stream from the press center. So hopefully we'll see you here, and then we're going to do the same thing for the rest of the week. That's basically the plan of attack, right?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, like I said, which of tomorrow's rehearsals are you most excited for? I want to see Moldova again. I just
Me
enjoyed
too.
it so
Oh
much.
God, yes. Yes, telenovela.
And Fernando loves it too.
Give me some telenovela.
Telenovela. It's always good.
Enough of just
Wasn't France supposed to sing half the song in English? I never heard. No, I don't think so. They never said they was going to do any English.
Broadcaster wouldn't allow that.
Yeah, no. No, it happened before that they translated some parts, but...
have you heard?
Which are your favorite between the automatic qualifiers? I think we said like favorite, my personal favorite. Well, the whole package right now is actually Germany and Italy, Germany, something between those.
Germany.
Yeah,
Well, Portugal and Germany.
Portugal. I was gonna say, yeah. How about you? Just overall favorite, not just staging, but the whole package thing.
L'Italia.
Italia.
I agree with nothing. Between Italy and
I mean,
Germany, both are.
Yeah.
It really touched
Germany.
me. It
No,
really
it touched me too.
I mean, the Turkish lyrics. It was amazing.
Do you know if full-length camera angle videos will be uploaded to the official YouTube channel at any point? They will give not full-length. Oh, at any point, yeah, after the show, once it has broadcast on Saturday, so you have it Saturday evening next week, but not until then. You'll only get the 30-second snippet, and then the whole show you get afterwards. But you will unfortunately not get to see it any time before that. Are you going to the opening ceremony? I am personally not going, but I know
am.
Sean and Efe are going. So if there's any live streaming needed, then they will do it. But if not, then they will we'll just be doing that from Euroclub during the performances.
Yeah.
Because there will be a party.
It's gonna be a party. So, yes.
Okay, then last question. Is France as good as the national final? Yes. I think it's better than national final, actually, because you have
Yeah.
more space and you have a little bit more like fog effect and lighting that you didn't have in the national final. You have a little bit more room. And I think what will really work, and that is true, is once the audience is there, this part will be really cool, right? And everyone is doing that. So we should see it. So anyway. Oh, you're only referring to you're only referring to the Big Five in Portugal clips. I thought you meant all of them. I'm sorry. Yes, the Big Five in Portugal will be up as well at that point. That is correct. You're right. I forgot about that. I totally forgot about that. Hi, Maria from Lisbon. We spoke last year, and I'm glad that you are enjoying your time here. What do you think about the arena and the stage? Do you like it? I love it. I haven't been inside yet. I was meant to go today, but I'll do it tomorrow.
Everything is beautiful in Lisbon.
Yes.
Beautiful city, thank you.
Cover a live stream.
Obrigado.
Yeah, just for like 15 minutes or so. Sounds like a plan. So, okay, everyone, thanks again for coming. We're going to call it a night. because we got stuff to do and then we got to eat. Because I'm about to pass out.
Yeah,
Thanks again, everyone. We'll be back tomorrow in the morning. Set your alarms. Well, it's not that early, so yeah, I guess you don't have to. And then we'll see you. Thanks again, Effa, for joining me.
You're welcome. It was a pleasure.
It was a pleasure. See you all soon. Goodbye.